6:08.
What?
Ross just commented, I'm waiting. Ross, can you share the link? I don't know if Aaron got my message. I'm going to try doing it myself.
Where's my water at?
On the truck.
How many people logged on?
2. I think it's me and Ross. I have it set up for like right here.
I'm gonna go get the fan
Out of the car.
Yeah.
The battery's just on the seat next to it.
Okay.
The kids were messing with it.
I'm talking to people when they come on.
I will.
Put the baler motor in the picture.
It is. Oh, hola. I shared it, Ross. I don't know if you were going to. Are you done cooking your steak, Ross? So it doesn't happen like last time? Aaron beat me to it. I think I just did it too, so we might have double dipped, but it's okay. The more it gets out there, the better. Yep. Aaron and I did it, so.
Thank you, Aaron.
Garden salad
Thanks,
tonight.
Ross.
Is it fresh garden salad? Because that makes it even better. I asked him if his steak was done, because he overdid it last time.
Figures.
How much wear is too much on a twine disc, James? From the last feed.
Usually when you got your twine tension spring maxed out and you're making a 60-pound bale and the string's pulling out of the twine disc, or if it's tying, it's ripping the string as it ties because it can't hold it to cut it. Usually I never have much problem. Plastic twine really doesn't wear the twine discs. Sisal does. Sisal wears a lot of things.
Like on your patience?
Yeah, after that last baler there, yeah, we had to rethread the baler. That wasn't fun. Nothing's been fun. You have to forgive us, guys. I set up a fan because it is balmy hot out here in this side of the barn where the sun hitting us. We're working on a Dearborn baler, which was, according to serial tag, was owned by the Ford Motor Company. So, we probably got to flip the knotters up on it, probably to clean them up. I did get the motor all put together. I got a new fuel pump for it. I put new points in the mag. We got a brand new belt, which we guessed on the measurement. It's a little long, still drives the baler good, but we're gonna have to shorten it up a couple inches to make it fit, correctly. You can ask your questions now, guys, before we get going in the video, because we're gonna start the baler up. We're gonna let it just run for a few minutes.
Ross, that sounds really good.
What's that?
Ross told me what he had for dinner. It sounds really good.
Well. Does anybody got any questions?
So far, it was just James had a legit question.
Okay.
Other than that, it's just me and Ross talking.
We're just waiting for some more people to log on before we get started. I want to thank everybody.
Dude, Aaron, I didn't even see that comment. You already snoozed it? That's
his job as a moderator.
I know.
So.
Okay.
But does anybody got any questions? I want to thank everybody that helped me reach 50,000 views for my first time. It told me one thing: you guys want to do live videos. You want to see the struggles. You want to see what it takes to actually tear into these things, how to adjust them. And 367 balers so far, guys. Did a couple today. I worked on a hay rake this morning. So yeah, so we're trying to squeeze in more of these videos as much as we can. As you can see, these are similar to the New Holland, John Deere, Oliver Knotters. It's got the wiper arm, tucker finger. This one's a little different because you got the tucker fingers mounted in the center. One finger reaches this way and the other one reaches the normal way. So kind of odd in that sense. So Rachel's showing you all of that. How many people are on now?
27.
So we're waiting for some more people to log on, guys. Rachel will do a walk around of the baler. The fuel pumps, guys.
Yes, it's a fan. It's a little hot out here, Aaron.
Yeah, that's very hot. We're going to put a chain on the pickup drive. We're going to run it without the chain on it. And then during the video, we're going to show you how I break chain. And Rachel's going to grab our, I'll probably grab it now, the grinders.
Any questions? Well, Sean's on his way over here.
This needs to be charged.
Get another Milwaukee tool I didn't need to see. Oh, I love this one. It's got like 3 speeds, I think, on it.
Yeah. It's got 3 speeds on, guys.
It's pretty. It blows pretty good. But yeah, so there's 1, 2, 3. Take the battery, and it swivels.
Well, thank you for getting it back on me.
There you go. I think that's the name of it right there. Job site. No, what the fan's called. The job site fan.
So we're trying to get this thing going for the farm show for this weekend. So been a long time coming. Got the belt on there, motor's running good. Changed the oil again because it got really filthy because the inside of the motor hasn't been run in probably over 20 years. So I freed up the exhaust valves. If you guys, I'll do that on the next motor. I'll show you how you guys free up the exhaust valves without pulling the heads. So it's not very hard, and there's one penetrating oil that works the best. It's called Liquid Wrench. Don't know why. It really works well on these exhaust valves on these Wisconsin engines. So I think this one's a VE4 if I remember right. VF4, sorry. So how many we got now?
34.
Okay, we're gonna fire up this baler. I'm just gonna let it run through the cycles. Guys, this never came with a battery on it. It had a long power cable that would go up and hook to the tractor batteries, and you plug it in and you'd start your baler, and then you can unplug it from the tractor because it's got a mag, so once it's running, it doesn't need juice to keep it running. So I put 2 cables on it. I'm gonna put a battery. I'm gonna put an actual box over there for it because we're gonna be taking this to the show. So
Did you fix the fuel leak?
yes, I did. Brand new fuel pump.
It showed up yesterday.
Yeah, it showed up yesterday. The fuel pump did. I had to put a new copper line in to the carburetor for the engine. I take the carburetor apart. It was dirty, of course, had dirt in it. Wasn't running right. pickup head's not hooked up. We're going to do that after we shut it off. The chain that goes down to there. We just bolted all this up back up on it. Now we're going to flip up the knot and start cleaning them up. And then we'll do the pickup chain last. Any questions?
No, Aaron just said it sounds like it has a pretty good knock. But to me, it sounds like the plunger.
Probably. Probably needs new bushings in it more than likely. If you guys got any questions, please ask. You don't know where the sandpaper is from Monday, do you?
In the truck.
Oh, is it? Can you grab it, please?
Can you grab this?
Yep. What I do now, guys, ain't that bad. So I'm gonna put an edge on there. I've been spraying it, but I got a feeling up. This bill hook is really, really rusty. So sandpaper, we're gonna sand that. I'm gonna flip the other knotter up, do the same thing. This knotter's missing a grease fitting on the front side. I'll have to get my repair kit out of the grease fittings for it. So I'll hand it back to Rachel. Roll that down a little bit. Try to stick my impact in there to hold it for now. As anytime anybody calls me out to get an old baler resurrected is what I got to do, guys. Got to polish the bill hook a little bit, get some of that roughness off of it. As you can see, I'm getting the rust off it. It's starting to shine. As you can see, I ripped it in smaller pieces to get it in between the jaw of the bill hook. You want to get the rust out of there as well. Anybody got any questions?
We haven't had any comments.
Everybody's silent. That's kind of nice, I guess. I'm sanding on the upper part of the bill hook jaw. And just hand sand some of this right here, just get some more of that rough off there. The knot will probably stick a couple times, guys, unless you like take a Dremel out and really polish them up good. But plastic twine slides easier than the sisal. So take more rust off. The reason I'm doing this by hand, guys, is because I usually have a Dremel to do this, but not everybody's got a Dremel. Just using some emery cloth, or tape sandpaper, some people call it. And still sweating good out here. As you can see how much shinier that is. It feels smoother. One should be pretty good to go. I'm going to roll this one up out of the way. We're going to sharpen this knife next with a file, or we could do what we did Monday night. We can grind off the rivets and put bolts in it and make it so it's a changeable knife again. Well, we'll flip up this other knotter. Let's see if I can put that underneath there somehow. There we go. I'm going to switch sides with Rachel. You guys all see the results of on Monday night of the Al's Chalmers. Diligence. This baler's been setting a long time to get buildup on the bill hooks like this.
You saved it from going to scrap.
Yeah, we pretty much saved it from the scrapyard, guys. This one seems to be a little more pitted.
You can see it on the camera.
Yeah. Another thing I got to do is squirt the back of those rollers, make sure they're freed up on the bill hook too.
If you have any questions, not even just what we're doing, put them up.
Hopefully, we get this all cleaned up and give her a test run possibly. I don't know. I didn't really check the timing much on it. I got to go through and check that. Just want to mainly show everybody how I clean up old knotters. This is probably about as rough as you get, unless it's a hedgerow baler, and then they're really fun. I've fixed balers, guys, that have been trees growing up through them. Front side's still a little gnarly. Pretty sure these are original bill hooks in this thing. Let's see here. Still got a little bit on that very end, but I think it'll go.
Dan says, looks like the fence row 77 I have, nice and rusty. Yeah. Well, this set outside, he saved it from the scrapyard, so it's definitely needed some TLC.
Bill hook jaw does not want to open very good, so we'll help it out a little bit. Seems to be stuck.
Fine in your way?
Nope, you're fine.
So trying to get them up close and first.
That's fine.
Over on this one now?
Yeah. This has got to make sure that roller rolls, guys. That one's rolling nice and free. The jaw seems to be free. What I'm doing here is I'm prying the bill hook holder off. This is what holds the jaw, pipes the knot, and pulls both loops through the knot. Okay.
How's that side?
This side is not cooperating. I'm gonna need to give it a little bit of heat. First,
Ross says looks pretty good compared to what I've seen, and then Aaron goes, Ross better than those Oliver 60s.
There we go. Free all to the rescue again. Do another squirt of free all. Okay, feel we got both of them. Now we're gonna spray down our, gonna heat up them rollers to get them freed up next. We'll get my MAP gas torch.
Paul, sign. Paul. It's the best stuff, isn't it, Dan? Use it on everything. Sean uses it on salt trucks and everything. Someone says thank you for recommending Freon.
It's just all the rusty stuff I work on.
But
Salt
the thing
spreaders, trucks, and manure spreaders, fertilizer spreaders.
But he's saying thanks for recommending. He bought some and he loves it.
Yeah.
Any questions? Put them up. Baler related.
Sometimes you gotta heat them and quench them a couple times, guys. Heat them up, hit them with some water to get that metal to separate, shock it a little bit. Sometimes you just gotta get them pretty good and red and get them start turning. You don't want them sliding or it'll wear out your cam. These are probably rolling about 30 years ago. And I like MAP gas because it gets a little bit hotter than propane. Started to move, I think. Come on, you. There it goes. See it roll?
A little bit.
She's moving a little bit. You just take a screwdriver and I just push on it lightly. Once it's free, I don't want to hit it, punch it. I want to put a flat spot in it. Once it gets free, it'll roll. This could get out of my way. The trick is just getting it to turn a little bit, guys. Okay, I'm gonna go on the other side and do that one now. Get that one while this one cools down. If you're in the States, you can get free all at Napa, O'Reilly's. You used to be able to get it at AutoZone. I don't know if they carry it anymore or not.
Really, Aaron? That stinks.
What?
His local Napa doesn't have it. He has to drive to O'Reilly's 35 minutes away.
They can order it in. All Napas can get it.
We order it by the case, so normally we get people are more.
You see that roller starting to glow a little bit light red. And
Our local feed store has the Milwaukee distributor. I totally understand that.
what?
Ross said, my Napa does, also the Milwaukee distributor. Ross is drooling over the fan.
It does work nice.
Those aren't copper rollers, question mark?
Nope, they're steel. New Hollands would be brass. They have less likely tendency to seize up or rust up. But the John Deeres are steel. I mean, you can put the brass rollers on the John Deere if you want to, but they don't hold up as well. But if they start sliding, they don't hold up at all. Okay, go on the other side. Let's see how hot this other roller is still. Soaking them down, getting them ready. That knife doesn't feel that sharp.
The heat won't hurt anything?
Nope. Just don't have no hay in the chamber. If you're there, it's on there, and I just take my chance, and I have water with me or an extinguisher, because everybody's always in a hurry when I show up. They're trying to get hay off the field. But I always recommend at least taking the hay out of the chamber, though.
He meant brass, not copper.
No. I'm not using a cutting torch. I'm using MAP gas torch. Watch the end's hot.
I touched it. This is what we're using.
Self-igniting end. It also works good too, guys. It can heat up the arm right here. You can kind of mold that if that arm isn't traveling correctly to get the desired adjustment you want. These are malleable casts. You can bend them to a certain extent without them breaking.
Oh, thanks, Sean.
But,
You sprayed the fan, blew it at me.
oh, you're welcome.
Any questions, put them up. Baler related.
This side's cooled down a little more. So.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Share Farmer
This baler comes with a step on it because you're supposed to be able to crank start the motor, but yeah, I'm not going to do that.
I think he changed his mind on the rivet. Let's see if he has trouble again tonight. Sorry guys, my service dropped a little bit right there. There we go. I didn't think you were taking the rivets off.
Yeah, we are.
Change your mind?
Well, I want to get the knives out. I really want to put a good edge on them, so.
Are the blades those old New Holland blades?
I'm pretty sure they are. I mean, you could probably put a New Holland in place of them, but.
Any baler related question we can answer while he's doing this.
You should be able to punch them off. We'll give me a punch. Punch them off, and then we'll grind them off. And all I did, guys, was grind the rivets off. Actually sanded them off with that flat disc. And then I'll knock the knives off, and then I'll grind the back part and try to drive the rivets out. Hopefully it's more successful this time than the last time we did it. This will work for the early New Holland balers, John Deere or 24T, 14T. Grind the rivets off, knock the knife off. Rachel just ran over to get me the punches so I can punch them out. What? Yes. Well, it's a similar design. I mean, it's all the Rapsy design, guys. It doesn't matter who made the knotter. They all copied each other. The only other knotters that are different from everybody else is Kloss on the IH McCormick knotter, which is the one on the 47s, 37s, 46s.
Will that work?
Yeah, should. Go on the other side. Look at that, one hit.
You didn't wait for me, sir. Well, guys, sorry. See if this one's any better. Okay.
It popped off.
Don't touch it.
What is it?
It's right there on the knotter.
I'll get my vice grips out and I'll sharpen them up quick while this cools down, and I'll grind the rest of the rivets off, and then we'll bolt them in.
Any questions?
Is my vice grips over there?
Yep.
Now remember, these knives, you can go to Walmart, your local grocery store, and pick up a knife sharpener for a straight edge knife, and you'll just take the vice grips like I'm doing here, Just take this, you'll take an edge sharpener, and you'll just pull it through a few times, check your edge, pull it through a couple more, and it'll put a nice edge on there, and you just bolt it back in again. I'm going to use the flap disc on it.
I see your comment, Aaron. I gotta wait till the grinder's over with.
Okay.
Oh, she's actually listening now. Massey Ferguson knotters are different too, right?
Not the early ones. The early ones are designed just like the Rapsy. They got a tucker finger and a wiper arm. The 120 and 120 Massey and on up, yeah, they're all different. But for reliability, what I've been dealing with, I'd say the IH knotter and the cloth knotter are probably the rule of the roost. And by the way, the cloth knotter, so with the Massey and the International knotter, are the only knotters that don't cut the tail off the knot, so you don't end up with all those annoying clippings all over the place. That is nice and sharp.
He wants to know, does the claws have a similar knotter to the IH?
No. Makes the same style knot, but no, it's different. That ain't quite where I want it. On both of those.
You want to talk? I can help her get them upstairs.
No, we'll find one.
Okay. Sorry, our kids just got home.
Hopefully these come out a lot better than they did the other night.
Oh no! Shoot.
Let's see if we can't get this locked in. I need something to hold this. Quite where I want it set. Get it in the right spot so I can hold it and punch those rivets out.
Any question, let us know. Or if you guys are just watching the work, that's cool too.
They're gonna be about as fun as the other ones were. I understand what she's running back for. They are brutal, guys. Try that, but I'm telling you, they are not moving. It still doesn't want to move. That would free all again.
He is taking rivets out
To put the
to
the knives
put
back
bolt-in
in.
ones back in.
I don't know if that's small enough.
On the tailgate.
This is kind of a pain sometimes, guys, to do this, but it's worth it because once you make the knives where you can bolt them in and out, makes the job a lot easier. They are not wanting to budge at all.
Kind of like last Monday night. Not last night, Monday night.
Yep. Let's see if we can get one wedged up. Ouch, why is that hot? I don't.
Sorry about the kids in the background.
We did not know they were coming back.
This early.
That is unreal. He did it again.
Alright, it's centered on you. But if you hit it, it might fall over, okay?
Hurry up.
He's gonna end up in the hospital. No, he's done this plenty. Time to get... Yep, torch.
A lot of people take them out, take them in the workshop and work on them. It's probably a lot, in the long run, probably be quicker, but not everybody does it quicker. So I try to show everything done on the baler as much as I can. So we got that one cleared out. And now we're gonna work on that one next. This ought to be yeehaw.
Which?
Hang on. Oh, you're fine over there. I might actually stay there. Let me heat them up first. What?
Somebody's doing.
Everybody's got any questions? What we're doing is knocking the rivets out so we can bolt the knives in. So anytime they get dull, you can change them out.
So Bill's never-ending project says 2 balers, hot day.
You take them up the front, show them the model tag. Do a walk around while I'm doing this.
Break up the torch. So this is a Dearborn baler. Has a Dearborn tag, but it says Ford Motor Company. So this was most likely on the assembly line when Dearborn got bought out. And that's the tag that they put on the balers. Correct?
I think. I don't know. We're just assuming.
Speculating.
We weren't there, so I don't know.
Ross says, I definitely like the IH knotters better. Or knife better.
Yeah, this is a lot easier than fighting this, that's for sure. You need to hold that, Rachel.
I will do the best I can.
You're not holding it no more.
Well, it's kind of hard to hold both.
Look at me for a minute, guys. I'm trying to get it centered up so I can get a good hit on it.
Wow, that's bad.
Yeah, these are not friendly, either one of these. We're gonna take a soak in a Freol again. We'll have to reheat them. I don't know where that chisel went.
I'm pretty sure it went on the other side of the twine box. There's one underneath the baler too. Dan, I thought I was the only one that struggled like this. Nope.
Yeah,
Every day. Everybody asks when we see each other in town, what are you doing? Working on junk. That's what he says to everybody, right, Sean?
Doesn't matter what it is, guys. It's all junk. I just don't work on some junk more than others.
I got it.
Trying to get, since we don't have an extra hired hand, which makes these videos even harder.
You mean easier? If we had it?
Yeah, if we had your help, it'd be a lot easier. Here.
What is the bar with the weird hook? That is the the trip arm.
Yeah. On that.
They were asking. I was.
Just hold it there. Let it go if it wants to go all the way over. Okay, now put it in there again. There you go. Yep, just like that.
Anything?
That's moving. Get back in there.
The problem with that, Aaron, is I can't hold that one and the camera at the same time. It's too big for me.
You gotta move your bar. You gotta move it up. Yep. No. You gotta not hit the rivet so I can get it out. As such. There now, probably down. Top of the hole again. There we go.
Finally.
Keep the next one.
Because I didn't want the smoke in my face.
Yeah, the IH knotters would definitely be easier than these.
It's coming. Almost there. Boom.
Got it. Anybody got any questions so far? I'm gonna let them cool down and I'm gonna put the blades in. I don't know where a bolt kit is. Must be in the back barn again.
Yep.
What's impressive about this, guys, is it's got 3 hay dogs on the top and 3 on the bottom. And they stick down in the chamber quite a ways. It's just really neat how these tucker fingers are both, one hooks from the inside, the other one hooks from the other side. This is like normally what you see on New Hollands and John Deere's and Massey, the earlier Masseys. So, and they actually got grease fittings on to grease them. Be right back.
Any questions? Ross, you're tonight. Any questions? Working on a Dearborn. Baler. Sean and I saved it from the I think the feed fork's pretty cool on this model. It has like the 77, the auger, and then feed forks on the side to get it into the chamber. Ross said those hay dogs are massive.
Yes, they are. For a small baler, it is. They over-engineered it, that's for sure.
I see that, Aaron.
What's wrong?
This bolt kit right here, Dan. Is that the bolt kit you're talking about?
Which kit are they talking about?
I'm waiting for a response. So I showed everybody the top wad board, the auger, and the port.
Yeah.
And I'm like, the wad board like the 77, and Aaron goes, speaking of the 77, haha.
It ain't happening, Aaron.
Well, I know there's a lag, but okay. Well, the bolts to bolt the knife on, are they special? They're very, very small.
Yeah, they're number 8, and they usually use a 3/4 or 1 inch.
We do sell them. If you can find them local, some people carry them that small, some people don't. I thought you meant like this. I put this together, so it was organized for him. Let me get over here. Ford long Dearborn made a good baler as long as you don't use a thrower.
I never knew they made a thrower for these things.
Yeah, I didn't either.
I don't even know what, if anybody knows what the size bale this thing makes, it'd be great to know.
Yeah, if anybody has specs on this, we don't know much about it. Model T4-49, and the serial number's right there. 75. Looks like I7. Not sure. Could be a 1. Not very good at reading those, especially through a camera. If anybody has specs, hit us up. You can text us 607-846-5959. That looks a lot better and a lot more functionable for in the field. Any questions? Let us know. It doesn't have to be about this baler, it could be about anything.
What baler do you guys want to see worked on next?
They did want to see the needle adjustment.
I don't know if these need to be adjusted, but we can try to run it over by hand.
I think they wanted like needles out and then from start.
Okay, that'll be, got a baler coming in with broken needles. I don't know when it'll be here. Stay tuned for that one, because if that's what you're looking for, I'm more than happy to oblige you on that one. I think it's a John Deere baler that broke the needles. This year's been mostly New Holland balers. Seems to go in phases, guys. Depends on which color decide to start eating needles. Seems like wet years, New Hollands don't like the wet hay that much, damp hay. Just so you know, guys, you always put the knife edge towards the twine disc. I've had a few people call me, put my new knives in, ain't cutting. They put them in backwards. That arm is still really warm.
I thought it was an Oliver with broken needles.
Yeah, we got a 60W or 60T we got to go fix. My old baler from back when I was a little feller, smaller feller.
That guy was supposed to call us tonight.
Not the Omar the tent maker size now. So I'm gonna check. See guys, see how that's rubbing the bill hook pretty good.
Ooh, hold on.
And again, just like the Alice Chalmers, the wiper arm should travel a full finger width off the end of the bill hook. If it only comes to here, that means you need to reheat this arm and bend that out and reshape it till you get the full travel of that arm. We'll bolt this one back down.
Oh, now you need 60T parts. Haha.
No. Ross forgets I got lots of Oliver parts.
Yeah, nobody buys them.
Olivers just don't break down that much. They're a lot better built baler than everybody gives them credit for. Okay, we gotta do the chain next. We gotta figure out, get a length of this chain.
Ross says, I'm a believer, I just gotta find the right one.
Believer in what?
Oliver.
No, he just stuck in his ways. He won't take anything. He won't take the fat girl at the prom. He wants the pretty one. We'll see how noisy our pickup head is now. Ten-foot roll of chain. Master link, Rachel. Nice if I had a piece that actually fit this, but this is bigger than what I have left, so.
And when we brought it home, that wasn't connected. We had to
Wasn't even on it.
Yeah, we had to rebolt it back on for the pickup head.
Thank you.
Mama mia, that hurt.
Oh, stop. And I'm gonna determine how much we need to cut. There we go. Try to lay something down so I don't have to.
So Ross says, that's why I didn't go to the prom. Aaron said, I didn't go to prom either. I had hay to bale. Prom's overrated.
You're gonna need a half link. This, Rachel.
That's in the back barn, probably.
Okay, I need a grinder, please.
Coolest thing about my prom is I was able to drive a horse and carriage to prom. That was my highlight. pretty cool, Ross. You made the paper.
Made a bigger, small table. Camera, please.
I was reading a comment. Hold on.
My assistant's slacking.
No, I was reading the comments. I'm not slacking. I'm not doing what you need me to do because I'm doing this. I explained to people how to count the chain correctly. Oh, Ross.
Well, what's he laughing about?
Well, I told him how I drove the cart to prom, and Ross goes, they knew better than to let me anywhere near school on horseback. Sounds like he was a troublemaker.
Ross?
Mm-hmm.
I can see it. So I need a half
That's the
link.
BALERMAN way of how to break chain. Grind off the rivets. Chisel it.
Yeah, I've had too many chain breaks. They break that, push that pin through, then the pin leaves the little burrs on it, and you can't get it the rest of the way out of the roller. I'm over those days. Yep, I need a half link.
Okay, well, you gotta hold them. Because I'll lose service. Tell them how to
I need a
count
towel.
chain.
I need a towel,
Yes.
please. I'm going to describe you guys, when you guys read your repair books, it tells you a link, roller link. That is not this. That is not two of these. Just so you know, everywhere you see a roller, like right there, that's a roller on the end. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and you keep counting up. So that is a roller. One roller is when the manual tells you you need so many links of roller links. And if the chain is odd, guys, you count it out, and odd's going to put you in the middle, which that means if it's an odd number, it's got a half link in it. So back up one, get an even number, break the chain at that roller, and then add a half link in, and I'll give you the right amount of chain for what you're doing. I need to add a half link into this. I think there's something missing on this baler. I don't see an adjustment up here to adjust the chain, so I don't know what's going on. Maybe this adjusts down here. I'm not sure. Like I said, this is the first time I've ever dealt with a baler like this before, guys. It's kind of cool. You can look right into the bale chamber right there. There's the auger. You can see the plunger knife. Yep. Plunger lights had some hard work on it and a few times. Really interesting. I got some new springs. The biggest spring I put on there, guys, is for the plunger stop. I want to make sure it snaps a shear pin and nothing else. I don't think I could find parts for this very easy. So, and then after we get everything done and adjusted, I'm going to put new chains on it. I don't know if I'm going to do a timing video or not for it, but yeah, we're putting a new 50 chain. This drive shaft, if you guys look, goes over to the pickup. We just put this on there, so just bolted that on. You probably, well, I can't see the nut there, but that's that sprocket, and it's a drive shaft going over the pickup head. This was off it. I don't know why, if they had it on a trailer or what they were doing, but we're gonna see how it bales, I guess. So as long as we got enough time to get it all going. The motor seems to run decent. The belt needs to be shortened up some more. And I'm waiting for Rachel to bring me a half link, and she seems to be having trouble. So, anybody got any questions? I guess I have to look and see if there's any questions popped up. Yeah, Mr. Hugo, it is broke. It's a brand new chain. We're just putting it on. There's the roll underneath. I just cut the link off. I ground off the side. I usually grind off the 2 rivets. Oh, right here, I'll do it on here. Grind those 2 off, and I take a screwdriver in between or a punch and just knock the tip. You put it all back together. I got a master link that came with the 10-foot roll. So there's the master. But yeah, this is all new to me. The chain, I just pulled it, stretched it, guessed at length. It looks like it needs a half link. Yeah. If you guys got any questions, like I said, it's going to be interesting to see. This thing is really heavy duty built. The Plunger rides on maple rails. It looks like they're like probably a 2x3, if I had to guess. And they got adjustments on them. If the baler bale's decent, makes a decent bale, I'll probably pull the Plunger out and we'll put some new wood on it this winter. But the motor definitely runs good, so. Rachel's finally back. You can tell me the questions if I missed any.
He purposely broke the chain to make it the correct size.
Yep.
Don't use the lock ring for a master link. Looks like a regular chain. We got it. We got real half links, master links.
Ever used in balers. It hard maple on clean steel, wears like glass. Doesn't have any wear at all.
Hard, yeah. He pretty much said.
Seasoned hard maple. That's all Plunger rails. Anything that's ever been built has been built out of that. People try to use oak. It gets wet. It swells. It's not good. Hard maple is like even the wear blocks for the chain is out of hard maple. Any other questions? If you guys are looking for the wood rails for the New Hollands, we have them. Rachel could probably take you and show you them.
It's a hot mess in there. I'd rather not. I can go get one, but it's a hot mess.
Get a flathead screwdriver, please.
Oh, shucks. On the other side.
Yep, just grab it for you.
Does the Super 77 use wooden rails?
Nope.
Ouch.
No, it does not. The 77 uses a fiber block, some special epoxy resin fiber block. And as soon as I can figure out how to get maple wear plates in there, I'm going to eliminate those things because they're not cheap to make.
Random Fandom says use HDPE instead of wood rails. It's the plastic used for cutting boards.
Yeah, I don't think plastic going to hold up long on a high pressure.
It might melt.
Yeah, because the rails at high speed baling usually run about 140, 150 degrees pretty fast or hotter. Depends on how much pressure somebody's packing into the bale.
Why don't you do a reconstruction on a Massey baler? Some people love them.
Which Massey?
There's a lot of Massey 12s in Tennessee.
Oh my gosh, 3s, 9s, 10s, 12s.
Random said high density polyurethane is used for snow plow blade edges.
That's in the winter.
No heat. Less heat. Less heat.
Yeah, I don't know. You could try them, but I wouldn't. It just wood. Think about the wood rails in this are 50 years old. I got some balers out back that got the original New Holland wedges in them still. They were made in 1962, so I can't say hard maple's a bad decision.
Ross was thinking a 124.
124.
Massey.
I don't have any of those around here. So, anyways, let's fire this back up.
Ross, you find one. He'll come out and do it with you. You can be the helper.
The old belt that was on it.
I don't remember. Probably. I didn't want it ruined. Or lost. We'll go see if it's still in decent condition from the barn. Because there's different variations of barn falling on equipment. Putting the belt that it came with on it.
Wow, that thing shrunk over the years.
Yeah. Any questions, let me know. Well, that's a bummer. He's off to find the belt, I think. So this one's too long. Any questions about this or any other baler? It's sad seeing old barns fall over. That's a chamber. Oh, I was wrong. He wasn't getting the belt. He's getting twine. Our hit or miss twine from this baler. Crank if we wanted to.
Hello. Cleaning off some tools so we can try to run some hay through it. Where's my knife went? Want to pick up the tools, please?
Put those ones on the other baler. I know there's going to be a lot of walking, but I'm told to clean up. Because unfortunately Jim could not make it tonight to help us with extra hands. Any questions? I know everybody's probably getting excited when you run. Talking to people. While we wait, would be a good time to hit the like button, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. The more people are wanting to see, the more he's liking to doing these videos. You guys are the best motivators for him making these videos. Sean is in the zone. When he gets in, he's gonna probably not stop talking a lot. I'm gonna have to get his attention more just because he's in the zone and you can tell it. still scripting, so oops, sorry, I almost lost the tablet there.
I'll take the tractor and get all 4 or 5 bales.
That tractor?
The green tractor, yeah. Take it in the
Oh, you
barn.
want me to bring it up here?
Yeah. Throw down some of the big bales up top. Whoa! Sorry about that, guys. I almost lost you. She's gonna go take the tractor, get some bales of hay. We're gonna see if this honey will she'll bale hay or not, guys. That is one big chamber. So, really big chamber. Gotta get a grease fitting in that. I'm just oiling up the pivot points, guys, on the chamber, right? Never quite seen a tension rail on like that with a... They got some side squeeze on them, but that top gets buckled down with that spring in it. See, it swivels. It ain't no joke. I don't know, this looks bigger than a 77, I'm not sure. Trying to keep everybody active. I did put quite a bit of gas in the engine, so we got lots of fuel and new oil in it. I'll set you guys up right there for a second. I'm going to change the belt out again. I don't think we're getting that belt on there at all. I stalled the motor, so we'll put the other belt back on it. I'll bring up the chat again. Yeah, kind of, Ross. Not quite. Kind of. So we are... Right now, I just put the belt back on. That one is shrunk way too much. Put it on there. When I get done with this baler demonstration, because the arm here is rubbing on that pulley. You can see it. That arm right there is rubbing. So... we get done doing some demonstration with it and we'll shorten the belt up. Take it up, probably take an inch off each end. So it's gonna take quite a bit actually. I think an inch would be quite a bit. Get it ready for the farm show. This baler will be at East Smithfield Old Timers Day. It's East Smithfield, Pennsylvania. Bradford County Old Timers. So, if anybody wants to go there and see it work in action, live, you can. I'll be there to sign autographs like always. If you need me to advice on balers, I'll help you with that as well. I think we're going to take this baler and the 50T over. I'm not positive yet. So... we're all hooked up. I think we're ready to go. And Elizabeth bakes a couple bales, and probably after we do the farm show, I'm probably going to put all the rest of the chains on it, all brand new. I think it deserves it. Rachel's going to go get bales anyway, so we'll wait for her to get back. I know. This is I can't remember the model number now. I'm horrible. 1449 model Dearborn baler by the Ford Motor Company. So we'll see how good it is. It's pretty rusty inside there. This baler's set a long time, but the motor, they had it unbolted off of it, and they had the motor inside a garage. We'll see how good it does. Rachel's loading a bunch of square bales up on our the John Deere 5203 little 3-cylinder diesel. I'll set my glasses on my tractor seat if I don't forget them. This is one impressive piece of iron, guys. Really impressive. Yeah, I know, Aaron. I saw that. Well, that one looked a little bit rougher than this one, from what I was seeing as far as sprocket wear goes. And I like the way this Wisconsin sounds here. This one had 4 stuck exhaust valves, and I'll do a video on that, guys, of how to free up the exhaust valves on a Wisconsin without pulling the heads. There's Rachel coming now with a tractor with some bales on it. These are out of our International 56. I don't know the year. That's what we're asking people. The model number is a 1449. So Dearborn, as you can see on the back there. If anybody's got any specs on it, it'd be greatly shared. I know the engine's only 22 horsepower, so seems to run it fine. But I'm going to fire it back up, get it started. Rachel, get some hay up here first. You need my knife?
Yeah.
Give her my one and only razor blade knife. I would feed everything over to that outside edge as much as possible. So, well, I'm going to hand this to Rachel for a second so I can get this baler engaged and get going.
Let me get the hay over here.
Oh, Rachel's going to get all the hay over here first.
These are my 56 bales.
I already told them.
Okay. I can't hear you over the tractor.
Yeah, Dan, it's not that hard. The secret to the valves is pull the spark plugs out and go get a can of liquid wrench, Walmart. I don't care where you get it. Liquid wrench, over the years I've been doing this, seems to be, if you keep soaking them, about one of the best at freeing up exhaust valves. I don't know about free all. I just know that the liquid wrench worked really well as far as penetrating down in. If you guys watched the video on penetrating oils with Project Farm, I don't think he's done free all yet, but he did do liquid wrench, and it rated really, really well. It actually beat out Croyle. They're supposed to be creeps in a millionth of an inch. I used to think that stuff was really good, but after seeing the test results from Project Farm, you can go check his page out. But be sure to like, share, and subscribe, guys. The more subscribers we get, the more videos I'm going to do.
I told
and
you
I'm going to do more nodder videos, more timing videos, and it should be able to, people should be able to fix their own balers.
I told them that they're your motivation. What are they saying?
Thank you, Bill. Yes, she is. She is a very good, hardworking wife. Yeah, Dan, I think it is better than free all. As far as it seems to work its way down past the carbon and the rusted valve to free it up. To get it started to free up anyways. really spins in there, guys. Rachel got it plugged up. Fed too much hay in. That is really rusty, guys. What?
This makes it really easy.
Yeah. Gotta get it shined up. That's all there is to it. You gotta hold this. I gotta have two hands to gauge it. Let me do the program. ready to tie another bale. Finish, guys. You guys let me stay the whole way. Put all the rest of the hay up. Pretty good sized bale. Hate to say it, pretty square. a 2.5 foot bale, probably, maybe 3 foot. Coming around, guys. Just reach this. Got a shotgun that forward. Got to hit this strip right here. Got to start that nodder grinding. One more. Gotta go all the way back around again and hit this roller, trip it again. You can say it's a plunger knife. Start to finish, you guys have been here for this. Sharpened the knives, cleaned up the bill hooks. Then I set it up with plastic string, of course, but no secret, guys. Those knives got to be super sharp. If you watch the video over again, you'll see I use the sanding wheel. They call it a flap disc on a grinder. You can use a Dremel. If you got something, the secret is, guys, those got to be sharp, super sharp. So, kind of let it cool down right here. And the motor's running great. So from a motor that had 0 compression, and I'll upload the video or have Aaron upload it for me of the one of me getting the Wisconsin going. It ran on 2 cylinders when I freed up a couple of valves, and I thought I had them all freed up, then they stuck open again, and it's something you got to work with to get them freed up again, the valves. But liquid wrench, I didn't try free all. Dan was asking that. He was kind of asking me a free all. I don't really try it because I've had really good luck with liquid wrench. So, but the baler's working nice, guys. It's tying good. I'm going to take it to the farm show this weekend. I'm going to tighten up some chains. I'm going to shorten up that belt, definitely. That definitely needs to be shortened up, at least 1 inch. Maybe, I don't think I'll do 2 inches, but I think I'll do 1 inch. And to take up the slack, and then I think it'll be good to go. I think we'll be able to make it a little bit of a baler, and maybe we'll get a video of it out in the field. And I got some mulch hay to bale, guys, and I definitely got to sand the inside of that throat a little bit. You see where that hay pinches on that auger. Either that, I'll take a belt, little sander in there, my Milwaukee sander, and sand the bottom of the deck and get it really smooth.
Should we show that to let Ross drill a little bit?
And, well, Ross could drill a little bit. Anybody got any questions? But what we did tonight, it's built for Ford, but made by Dearborn. So this baler, it will be for sale if anybody's interested in it. that's in Waverly, New York right now. But like I said, we towed it quite a ways to get it home. So the motor runs great. The battery is not going to go with it, guys, if you want to pay for the battery.
We're not taking it to the field tonight. We're running out of daylight.
Yeah, and we don't have any hay down anyways.
Except nasty hay.
Yeah, a nasty old mulch hay that's been laying out there for a month, a windrow that I couldn't get dry. So, anyways, guys, it's been a rough couple hours. I think we've been on here and trying to hurry as fast as I can.
You've been on here 123 minutes.
So yeah, so I've been on here a while, guys. So the biggest thing is we cleaned up the bill hooks, we freed up the rollers on the wiper arms, we sharpened the knives, we got rid of the rivets, and we went with the bolt-on knife. So now we could take them out to sharpen them again. And now I just need to get a grease fitting in here and grease everything up, clean it up. I'll probably run the farm show, and then I'll replace this chain and that main chain in the front. But it's making really nice bales.
They're really long.
And they're really long. I don't think much I can do to shorten them up. I could try, but I don't think it's going to change much.
Those don't go in?
No, it's right here. If I put it out here, it's going to add probably a foot onto the bale.
Oh, it's not the spikes?
No.
Oh.
Well, the spikes can go in a little bit, but not change too much. I don't think there's another hole in there. Nope, that's in all the way as far as it'll go.
Well, that sucks.
So, anyways, guys, I just wanted to show you guys how it tripped. It's I think the Minneapolis Moline 760 Balemaster had the same design. So, I pretty much put new springs on it. This is the bale counter. Did it actually work? It says we did 5 bales. So, yes, it is working. So the bale counter works. I got this freed up. The plunger stop was working. That makes me really happy because I don't want to shear a set of needles off. If you guys heard it, the knotters are really quiet. I don't think there's any troubles there. Just want to clean everything all up again, re-lube it again. We'll take it to the farm show. We'll probably do a live if we can, guys. If not, I'll record the video.
Service pending. They do not have good service over there.
Where?
East Smithfield.
Yeah, if we can't get it to go live, guys, we're just going to record it, then we'll upload it. But from now on, the repair videos, we're going to try to do live.
Babysitter permitted.
Everybody, yeah, babysitter permitted. Everybody loves it to see it done live. There's no secrets. There's no trick photography. You guys see the struggles I go through.
And
maybe
Sean's
you pick up on something, find a better way. There's some people out there that are pretty good at doing certain things on the knotters. My thing is diligence. I don't stop until the machine's tying. I've been doing this long enough. It doesn't matter what baler gets thrown at me anymore. As long as it's the Rapsy knotter style, I know what to do. I know what it takes to make them tie. Sisal twine's not the way I go, guys. I go all plastic because it's stronger. And as you can see, it's tying beautiful knots. It's really consistent. There's no thick and thin spots in it. And it doesn't wear the knotters.
And Sean's not good at editing.
Yeah, I'm not good at editing, guys. There's no more. I mean, I try to do some videos.
You gotta put up my Hay Tornado video.
Yeah,
my little reel.
You're all right.
It's funny.
It'll be okay. It'll be a comedy reel for Christmas. So anyways, we're going to take this. Hopefully get it to the farm show. We'll bail with it there. I don't think we're going to bail in the field this week with it. I got too much more work to do. I got a round baler I got to set up tomorrow. I got a hay rake to finish fixing. And I got another customer's baler over here I got to work on. So.
And we're getting another baby cow.
Yeah, I'm getting another baby cow tomorrow. So, but I appreciate everybody that came on. I want to thank Jesus for everything he teaches me about these balers. I pray a lot, guys, and he gives me a lot of insight, a lot of wisdom. There's nothing I'm going to ask him that he isn't going to have the answer for. Just been a blessing. He's been a blessing to my family and to everybody that I meet and I associate with. God bless you all. I hope you all have a wonderful night. You have a safe night. And I'll see you on the next one. And I think it'll be a couple days. We'll do one. If not, it'll be the farm show this weekend. It's a Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. East Smithfield, Pennsylvania, Bradford County Old Timers Day. I think it's at the VFW, they call it.
Yeah.
I'll be there with a couple balers, maybe 2, 3, I don't know.
And if you're not on Hay Baler Nation, go to Hay Baler Nation on Facebook. You have to answer the questions or you will not be accepted. That is where we post when we're going to go live, so you are aware. Or just hit the subscribe and the bell, and then you'll get it on here.
Guys, the more subscribers I get, the more video views I get, I'm going to do more and more balers, guys. Eventually, I want to, in the next few years, do a video on every baler that was made. You know, and then we'll do round balers. And we'll try to go through these things one machine at a time.
Thank you, Aaron.
After the great response we got with a live video on the
up.
Alice Chalmers guys, I now know scripted videos ain't the way to go. Editing videos ain't the way to go. We're just going to do real life. You're going to see what it takes, the struggles, what I have to go through to get these things going. My best on average is I fix 7 to 8 balers a day sometimes. On real struggle ones, I'm lucky to do 2. So not every baler I step into is really easy, but these are rarities. So pulling something like this out of the, I call it the dingweeds, getting the engine running. You guys understand, I put a good week into this motor. Yeah, it was just getting the valves freed up, getting the points ordered for it. And I only work on it for an hour or 2, then I go do another project. I just keep the ball rolling as much as I can to keep moving forward on it. I know Aaron's going to ask. The prototype Super 77 is going to be my next project after the farm shows are over with. We're going to get that baler. I was going to put a motor on it, but I bought one with a PTO. We're going to make that baler PTO drive since it didn't matter because it was made in the late 50s. So that Super 77 prototype. And there were some things on that baler, guys, that was not on other Super 77s. It's an all yellow New Holland. It's a prototype. Wasn't supposed to exist. It's supposed to have been scrapped, I guess. Of course, I can't get a hold of the lady that was verifying some of the information for me, but I got Murray Stokes in Australia. He does a lot of research. Guy has a baler book about hay balers, internationals, and
He sent us
ones.
one.
Yeah, he sent us one. We'll probably put you a copy and link into that, guys. Great guy. He's in Australia. A lot of the really good people I meet. I believe it was.
I think it was $40 US. I believe.
Yeah, I think it was $40 US. There's a really interesting book, guy, that goes to the Clifton Bunting balers that were made in Australia. It's got the 77 New Hollands in it. It's got a lot of internationals in it. International was big all over the world, guys, just so you know. The update kit I offer for the internationals fixes, now that I can say it, 4 years into the field, it fixes the tying problems on the early international nodder. So we're talking the early 55, 45, 46, 56, 27, 37, 47, 57, and some of the early 420s, 430s. And it depends. A lot of people have put the older knotters on the newer balers. But if it's not an all-twine nodder, my update kit will improve your baler. And you can install it yourself. You don't need to be a mechanic.
There's videos.
Yeah, we got videos on there. If you need me to do a live video for you, I will if you buy the kit. So, guys, it's a great kit. And by the way, I told Aaron this. I ordered another batch of the kit. I ordered a bunch. We were able to keep the price the same without getting the hit with the increase. So we're able to keep the price at $95 per nodder. It's $190 for both nodders plus the shipping. Get you a razor blade. You can buy at a local hardware store. And the tension plate that hasn't failed yet in 4 years. And we got a couple balers, 47s, that are hitting almost 45,000 bales. And the only time they've had a mistie is where they tie the bundles together and the string pulls through.
And that's common without our kits.
Yeah. That's yeah, just really impressed, guys. I keep trying. I'm trying to re-engineer a knife to fit all these wiper arms on these knotters. One knife, make it a razor blade insert. Once I get the actual device finished up, we get the CNC cutting done. It's going to be one knife. It'll have all the hole slots in it. It'll be slotted so you could fit on any wiper arm, Oliver, John Deere, New Holland, Cockshut, I don't care, Massey Ferguson, doesn't matter. It'll fit the nodder, and you'll be able to go, and it'll give you a razor blade insert, one bolt, take it out, put a new razor blade in, and you're ready to go. No more sharpening, fooling around in the hayfield. That's the least thing you need to do. And they're jacking the price up. Yeah, jack the price. I'm making kits, guys. All the kits I make it so you, on the weekends, you can't get a hold of me. You're not going to find me. I'm probably going to be with my family or working on a baler. So I want to be able to send you to a local hardware store and make my stuff so it's easily fixed or repaired or replace the part with a local hardware store. That's my whole point is farmers don't have time till dealers tell them, oh, hey, well, we can order it. It'll be 4 or 5 days. You need to end that stuff. When you're baling hay, the sun's shining when you break down.
Or it's Saturday evening and the rain's coming.
Yeah. Well, whatever the incident is that's taking place in your life to get your hay in. Some people is it for to feed their animals. Some is to sell. The hay's not hay until it's in the barn. And that means it's got to go through the baler. So, anyways, guys, God bless you all. I'm going to get off here. I'm going to get a shower, get cleaned up. I am covered in sweat dust and
Aaron says weekends are for baler moonshiners.
yeah. So if anybody got any questions, I'll give you a few minutes more here and I'll answer a few questions. What balers you guys want to see in the future. And no, Aaron, you have to come out for the 77 video. I am putting my foot down. You have to come visit. So I think Ross Claypool, I think I make Ross had to come out too. Ross and Aaron both had to show up. But I'm gonna shorten this belt up tomorrow, guys. This is definitely way too long. Trying to see how much. I think an inch on each side would probably be more than enough. I don't know. I just don't like that handle rubbing on it. But anyways, seems to run good, guys. I don't know if this is the right pulley for that or not.
It works.
It does work, but I think somebody put that on there, I think. Most of the Wisconsins I thought always
sorry,
had a
guys,
pulley.
I'm getting kind of shaky. Sorry.
Well, all right. Well, I'm going to wish you guys a good night. Since we didn't get any questions. God bless you all. I love you. I'll see you in the next video.